Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about now intimacy in marriages. So we're going to get right into it now, intimacy in marriages, and we're going to talk about now the 10 needs that men and women have for marriage in intimacy. Men have 10 needs, women have 10 needs. And we're going to talk about the first need that both men and women have is communication. So need one for men and need one for women is communication. So when we're talking about communication, we want you to know that there's 3 words through this communication. 3 words. Now we have connection, we have cooperation, and then we have collaboration. Now, when we're talking about connection, that's the interlocking that brings the man and the woman together. That's that emotional connection. When you have this connection, you talk about what you're looking for in your relationship sexually. You bond together. That's the glue that brings you together. You now connecting on what it looks like in your sexual appetite, what you're wanting from one another, what's red like, what's green like, what's yellow. So we're now talking, we're having this communication, we're having this connection. And then those is where we have this sexual and intimate relationship and this emotional tie with one another. And then you have this connection that works one for another. Then you have cooperation. These are the extraordinary, I call it, the special relationships through the challenges of life, through the working, through the taking care of the home, through the children if you have children. This is the real life cooperation that happens when you're working toward a common goal together. You're setting goals, you're accomplishing those goals, you're now accomplishing those dreams. Now you're living life, you're having a lifestyle together, and now you're doing it in true fashion with cooperation. And then you have collaboration. Collaboration in marriage is that negotiating process, that negotiation that takes place where both of you will now, I love this word, flourish together. You flourish in this collaboration of working together. You come to a conclusion that God is first, Jesus, that you come into a place where family and marriage and children, that's second, and then you get into your church and your ministry or your network, that's third, and then you get into your business and your work is fourth, and then your outside relationships and friendships is fifth. And now you're now negotiated together to have this collaboration for your marriage that works together, that brings it all together as far as communication. When men and women are intimate, when they have this communication, they connect on a whole new level. They connect, and that's what makes the bond special. That's what makes it special for you when you're connecting with your spouse, when you both have this special bond. That forms the connection, that forms the cooperation, that forms a collaboration, and then that takes your marriage on a whole new level, because both of you need that to make this sexual appetite what it needs to be. When a man don't connect with his wife, the divorce rate is 80%. When a man does connect with his wife, the divorce rate is 19%. When a woman doesn't connect with her husband, the divorce rate is 50%. But when a woman connects with her husband, the divorce rate is 15%. Now, when you're looking into each other's eyes and you're having this dialogue, you're having this communication, you're establishing this special bond together, you're establishing this glue together, you're coming together, you're finding that connection that works, you're finding that cooperation that works, you're collaborating together that works. That's the key that leads into true lovemaking. That's the key that leads into the satisfying of one and each other. That's the key that now you find yourselves communicating always to make the lovemaking, to make the intimacy superior, to make sure that it's satisfying, to make sure that it's sexual, but also it's tender. And then when you have that, you can have the touching, you can have the hugging, you can have the spooning, you can have the playing, the discovering of the intimate inventions together. The lovemaking is now on another level. You have this communication that has now been satisfying. It's communicative, it's working together, and both of you need that. You need that communication. And when you have that communication, that's what works. That's the glue. That's the bond that brings you together. It's called first communication. Hey guys, do me a favor, subscribe to the page, like it, ring the bell, and we'll be back here with you this week with the second bond that brings you together. We're going to talk about all 10 this week and next week, and I'm excited about bringing these 10 needs of men and women together. Tell somebody about it. Subscribe to the page. We're going to go through this together, and it's going to be fun. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you later.